method, and we have what role play method. So all these things, all right. So all these things, or these methods, or these conventional or traditional methods, were the methods that every teacher employed at the time. So when we talk about demonstration, what do we mean? We are guiding the students to do something, to what be able to go through a task. So you, the teacher, you go through this particular task step by step. Okay, you go through the task step by step whilst the children or the learners observe. So you are demonstrating to them. You move here, you go here. Step one, you go here. Step one, you do. Step two, you do, like that. Now we are saying that in the demonstration method of teaching, we talk about step by step way of what? Trying to arrive at an answer, or trying to solve what? A task. And so what are 8 characteristics? So we are going to look at the characteristics of for demonstration teaching. So we are saying that it involves what? Active participation of students and teachers at the same time, because you demonstrate for the student to look at it. As you are demonstrating, children actively pay attention. They don't, act passively. So actively, they pay attention with all their senses, because afterwards, if the teacher asks you to perform, you're not able to perform it, then you have a problem. So that is that. So both teacher and pupils pay particular attention to it. That is one of the characteristics. Then it encourages maximum amount of what? Participation among students. Once you demonstrate and you put them into group for them to demonstrate the same thing, then the cooperation there is very what? Maximum. Everybody is ready to what? To cooperate to whatever you are doing. Then they are able to what? Play the same role or engage themselves with the same task that you are giving them. As they look, they also what? Move on to do this. Then the interest or what? Zeal of students is what? Maintained. Once you perform the thing, you ask the children to do it and they are able to complete it, they become so happy. So when you give them more, they are able to what? Do that. Now, demonstration, let's look at sub, headings. So uses of a demonstration. When you say we are doing demonstration method of teaching, what are its uses? So to teach what? Manipulative operations or procedures. In terms of manipulative procedure, we are looking at being ICT students. As a teacher or as a facilitator, what do you do for you to get these manipulative skills from the kids? It is about demonstrating. If it's about, you want to enhance, as I always said, eye-hand coordination, you demonstrate for the children to know. You allow them to also demonstrate for you to see whether they are in the right course. And so all these things are, so you realize that, in fact, everything, every sense of the child is what? Get on board. We also use it to teach troubleshooting. So for instance, you are trying to boot your machine, it's not coming. Why is not coming? You on this the desktop is not coming, meanwhile the system unit is on. You have to troubleshoot it. You need to remove the wires to check whether which of them having to fit in, which of them having to plugged. So all these things you take them through. Then to illustrate principles, okay, you would have to let them know that if you finish, you want to put the machine off, you don't go straight to the plug and off it. It must be what? You must follow the steps. Okay, certain principles has been enshrined that to put machine off, go here, do move there, do this before you will finally put the plug off. So that is its use. Then we'll look at the advantages of what? Demonstration lesson. We are saying that it helps in using various senses to make learning permanent. It is using various senses to make learning permanent. So because we have different, senses, we have the kinesthetics where we use our muscles, our fine muscles, our hand, our legs, whatever. Then we have the hearing, okay, the ears for hearing, the eye for sight, the tongue, okay. So all these senses, the nose, are what? Brought to bear So for the student to understand whatever thing that is going on. So that is that. So the various senses come to play. Then it develops interest in the learners and motivate them participation. Okay, so the interest of the learners are whipped, and then again, it's also what arouse their what participation, because once they have the interest, then the participation becomes what they are able to participate. They are happy when they are participating in that particular task you have given them. It helps in achieving psychomotor skills. What are the psychomotor skills? And so the psychomotor deals with our fine muscle. Is it the hand? Is it the legs? That whatever activity you want to do, are they going to use their hand or their legs? So you realize that yes, the psychomotor skills are also achieved. So that is why how come they said all the senses are considered. In every good thing, there must be a disadvantage in it. So let's look at the disadvantage of a demonstration lesson. It can be used only for skill subject. The skill subject. So for instance, if it comes to science, we are looking at titration. So it's a skill, how you throw the base and then the acid for it to mix. How you suck the base. Okay, you use the pipette. The burette to take the base. It's a skill kind of something that you have to use your fine motor to do it. But we are saying that it is only enhanced subject that has to do with that kind of skills. Only the attention of the learner is invited towards the activity. So you must pay attention to whatever thing. I quite remember in a chemistry class, I swallowed the base. It used to be an acid like, but I'm gone. I was, taking the base with the burette before I realized it entered my throat and gone down the distance. So because I was not paying attention to what the chemistry teacher was teaching us, I was just thinking that you just put your mouth there and just you pull it and you are good to go. No, knowing there was a skill that you have to acquire. Most of my friends were able to do it. As for me, I swallowed it. And so that is it. So the attention must be there. Anytime you are dealing with students and you are teaching them, the attention must be enhanced. Must be right before you try to bring out a new thing. If not, they can charge you for negligence as teachers. So we must make sure always the children pay attention to whatever we are doing. Learners are not free to discuss about it. So whatever we are doing, because you are observing, you are demonstrating, you are looking at it, you don't have that liberty to discuss whatever is going on. And so please, let's take note of that. Now, let's look at the lecture method. Just as we are doing. So we are saying that the lecture method has to do with oral presentation. And why that? We are just giving an information to you or to teach people about a particular subject. So we have the formal and semi-formal discourse, which is the instructor present a series of events, facts, or principles, explores a problem or explains relationship. And so we are using the lecture method to go through all this. Either they are using the lecture method, to give you a series of events, how the event occurred is the lecture method. Certain facts, is the lecture method. A principle that you want someone to know is the lecture method. So we are using the lecture method for this kind of system of teaching or method of teaching. Now, what is the characteristics? What is the characteristics that we have to, get in the lecture method? We are saying that this method is convenient and usually make the most sense for large classes. This method is convenient, usually make the most sense for large class. So we are saying that the lecture method is a very is used for very large class. A very large class. I'll call you back, please. A very large class. And so when it happens like that, we saying that because the class is very large, then we cannot go and use this demonstration method and everything. How well can you group them? And the space that you get, so it's convenient for you to use the lecture method. Then everybody sits somewhere, can even stand by the window and listen to whatever lectures that you are giving. This method is the oldest teaching method in education. The Socratic method, the lecture method. It started way back, long ago. That's when it started. Now we are saying that it is a teacher-centered method. This lecture method is what? A teacher-centered. Because most of the activities that you're going to do is going to be done by the instructor or the teacher. And so that is the lecture method for you. Qualities of a good lecture. The lecturing that we are giving, it has certain qualities. How can we see that this lecture is good? It's of quality. And we are saying that if we talk about what? A good lecture, then what do we have to do? The lecture shouldn't be too long as to exceed the student attention span. And so we are supposed to use 3 hours continuously. I shouldn't go beyond 3 hours, 30 minutes, or 3 hours, 20 minutes, or 4 hours. No. Now, a good lecture should address a single theme. The theme, you see, whatever you are talking about, your lecture should only be concentrated on that. A good lecture, again, technical terms are carefully explained in the lecture method. All the technical terms needs to be explained well for the students or the learners to understand the concept you want to make or you are driving at. 4, familiar examples and analogies are given. And so once I am lecturing, I must relate my example towards something that students are familiar with. Example that you are familiar with. Certain analogies, certain instances must be given so that the student will be able to connect what you are saying to what they don't know, but because they have seen a similar thing before or a similar situation before, they will be able to connect. Now, uses of a lecture to orient students. At what time do we do lecture method? So you all went for orientation. So we use lecture method to orient students, to introduce a subject, to give directions on procedures, and then to present basic materials. So that is that for the lecture method. The good quality or qualities of a good lecture is what we are having now. All right, let's move on. Now, advantages of lecture. So with the lectures, what is its advantage? So we are saying that with the lecture method, we have, sorry. All right, sorry. Okay, so advantage of a good lecture. It is quite an economical method because it is possible to handle a large number of students at a time, and no laboratory equipment, aids, materials are. I need to handle a large class, and now we are saying that the lecture method is the best method in this case because I don't need any classroom to go and sit there. For instance, as we are meeting here, we don't have any classroom. We are not under any control, under any classroom, or we are not following anything like that. It is making it possible. These tools are making it possible for us to meet. So that is the lecture method. And we are using the lecturing method to do this. Now, when we talk about the knowledge can be imparted to students quickly, and prescribed syllabus can be covered in a short time. You see, we are going to meet I think 5 times, and we are done with this. It means, therefore, that anytime we meet, one unit is taught. And so, because it's a lecture method, I have to go through the book, summarize the notes from your what? Course book, so that I'll be able to use it to teach, to achieve this particular what? Idea that anytime we meet, one unit must be taught. Then there is, when you have your own, at your own time, you have to sit and also what? Go through whatever we said and also add more. That is that. Now we are saying that it's quite what? Attractive and easy to what? Follow. And also by this method, teacher can develop his own style of teaching and exposition. As, as Please, any problem? Hello?
Network.
It's the network. Your line was breaking, sir.
Hi.
Wow. Is it okay now?
Yes, please.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
All right. All right. Forgive me. All right. So we are saying that these are the disadvantages. Then we are saying that it is not certain if the students are able to what? Concentrate and understand the subject matter being taught to them by teacher. So here, whether you understand or you don't understand, I won't ask you whether do you understand. It's a lecture method. I am lecturing and we are moving on. So here, students is not able to, say that, oh, I don't understand this concept or whatever. Fine. A time will come, we say, sir, please, can you throw more light on this? I'll give a little bit of explanation. But the lecture method, what happens is that whether you understand or not, we are moving. The knowledge is imparted so rapidly that which students do not have a full grasp of what is being taught. Now, in an attempt to cover too much material in given what time. So, for instance, this unit 1, if we were to have a right time or something, we should really meet thrice to finish unit 3 or unit 1. But because of time factor, we are using a day within 3 hours to finish a whole unit of a course material. So it's making the weak student to find it difficult to grasp the concept that particular teacher or the lecturer is talking about. Now we are coming to role play. What our role play is any speaking activity when you either put yourself into someone's shoes or when you stay in your own shoe, but put yourself into an imaginary situation. So that is role play. We are going. Please, we are having a feedback. Oh, kindly check your mic and mute yourself. Thank you. So in the role play, you are fixing yourself. You are putting yourself into someone else's shoe to play that particular role. And so that is a role play. Now, what is its characteristics? Now, the learner places themselves in another's shoes. Role play should build on the learner's previous knowledge and experiences. So the learner's previous knowledge, the role play should be able to build on together with his or her experiences. It's also enable people to experience a situation from the past or to prepare for future situation. So the role play will help you to prepare yourself for future situation based on what you experienced in the past. All right. Now, uses of role play: exploring and improving interviewing techniques and examining complexities and potential conflict of groups. So you are going to use for a kind of exploration. You're talking about improving on interviewing and all these things. Okay, as you are doing this, you are examining them. If the thing is so complex, people will use role play to demonstrate and put whatever idea they want people to get out there. We also look at what? Consolidate different lessons in one setting. So the role play helps you to what? Put different lessons at a setting. So for instance, let me give an example. When you go to National Theatre, we have people, those that are in Commodore or color concert party. This one will come and do his part. This one will come and do his part. Santo and Co come and what, stage a play. So like that. That is what the role play. Now, advantages of role play. Student interest in the topic is raised. Active participation is there. Long-term retention. Once you put them into that role and they are able to play that role, then you realize that yes, it will never go away with them. They perform the action. They are the doer of that particular what action. And so for them to forget it, no. What about its disadvantage? We said that can be time consuming. Before you put your people into the group and you are going to give a script, you are going to say this, you are going to do this, you are going to do that. So we are saying that all these things are creating a lot of what time. So it is time consuming, can lack focus unless well planned and monitored. And so your focus will be what? Lost. You can easily forget about what is happening in the classroom. So unless you plan it well, then the students will what? Always pay attention. Their focus is what? Derived from whatever measures you put in place. We are saying embarrassment for some students because someone played a role nicely. You ask student B to come and do it, and student B was not able to do it. And you know, it becomes embarrassment to the student. You get it? Less effective in large groups. When the group is very large, it is very what? Less effective. So role play, normally we have to have what? A small number of people in playing the what? That particular role. All right. Now we are moving to brainstorming. When you talk about brainstorming, what comes into your mind? We are saying that one is a group of creativity techniques. Okay, a group of creativity techniques by which efforts are made to find a conclusion for a specific problem by gathering a list of ideas spontaneously contributed by its members. And so we brainstorm. Something come, we'll talk about it, we read it, we say, actually, this one, what is this? Okay, let's discuss it. Then finally, you're able to put some pieces together and you come out with what? Your answers that you want to come out with. So that is brainstorming. Whatever that they have given you, you brainstorm on it. Now, what is its characteristics? Brainstorming is not instructor-centered. So brainstorming, no teachers will say that it's a kind of centered method for the instructor. No, you can't do that. The ideas are brought forth and discussed. So once the idea is there, the student must discuss it. Brainstorming withholds criticisms. Okay, it withholds what? Criticisms. Brainstorming again welcomes wide ideas. So once you are brainstorming, everybody brings their mind. We'll pick the odd ones out and say, oh, this one is good. This one, let's put this one. Let's make it this way. Then at the end, we all come out with fortified answers. That is for brainstorming. Now, advantage of brainstorming: it moves participants out of conflict to consensus. Oh, yours is not good, mine is good. This one is okay. Now let's brainstorm. Okay, this one, let's do it. No, let's do it this way. So as they are doing that, they will all come into consensus that, oh, we all agree that we'll go this way. But if you give them individual to oh, mine is good, mine is better, let's use mine, that kind of thing. But that one, the advantage is that it prevents conflict and it drives students to a particular consensus. The cost of brainstorming session is very low as compared to other ways of what? Eliciting ideas. Very, very low as you compare to other ways of what? Getting the ideas for that particular problem that you have been given, or the task that you have been given to what? To complete. The biggest advantage is the higher number of what? Generated ideas. Because we are about 5. You are bringing this idea, I also bring this one. So at the end, we are going to get a broad idea. Then once we get it, we are able to say, oh, okay, this one is good. Oh, then at the end, yours is good, mine is good. We'll put it all together. So it's like you have a very what? General, view of that particular theme you are dealing with. And it will generate a good idea for each of the group members. Then what is its the disadvantage? So the ideas will be coming plenty. We will not what? Screen it. You need to, after doing, you have to screen it. Okay, to pick the odd ones, the correct ones out. Because the ideas that are coming are plenty. You have to jot them down. When you finish, you have to look at it and bring the good ones out. So they said produces ideas without screening. It is time-wasting technique. Yes, because we need to brainstorm. So this one brings the mind idea. It's time-consuming. It will waste time. It can produce lots of what? Production blocking. Production blocking is the tendency for one individual during a brainstorming to block or inhibit other people from what? Offering ideas. Oh, Charlie, especially when you get somebody who can talk, somebody who is good at talking, he can talk well, he can express himself well. When you put that person in a group that they should do brainstorming, that particular person will talk, as if he's the best, preventing others from also what? Airing their views. So that is that. So when we are doing brainstorming, we are using this method. Let's kindly guide the student well so that one person will not take charge of the whole thing. Discussion. Now, discussion involves two-way communication between participants that is what? Used to reach what? Instructional objectives. In a classroom situation, an instruction or an instructor and a student all participate in a discussion. So me, the teacher, and you, the student, we all have to do what we are doing discussion. So it's give and take. What affair I bring, you bring, we all share ideas and move on. What is its characteristics? Students actively participate in the lesson. Students have the opportunity to criticize and evaluate each other's viewpoint. Oh, you're saying this side is not good. Let's take this side from it. And yes, logical and meaningful criticisms are accepted. Students should anchor the discussion themselves. Yes. Whatever discussion you are bringing, we should try and accept it and try to devise a method of what making sure that this thing that we are saying is right. So we are all what going by it. Uses of discussion to stimulate thinking and interest and to secure student participation. Again, it emphasizes main teaching points. Also to supplement lectures, reading, or laboratory exercises. Then the fourth point is that to determine how well student understands concept and principle. So as you are going through, how well are the students getting the principle and the concept that you are giving to them? Advantages of discussion allows less experienced learners to benefit from more experienced, nurses' knowledge. So when they put us into group, I'm not all that good at that, topic or that particular subject. But once someone is good, I'm able to learn from that person and also become what? Perfect. Can stimulate critical thinking. Okay, it will let you think what? Deep. for you to come out with what certain answers that you know, even for it to be you alone, you wouldn't have even thought of it. Utilizes students' knowledge and experiences. So your knowledge and your experience are brought forward for everybody to tap into it, to see that, oh, what the guy is saying is right. Let's jot it down. Yes. Then its disadvantage is also time consuming, not adaptable to all teaching learning situations. Discussion is not what adaptable to all teaching learning situations. Sometimes it can be difficult to keep on track. Yes. In terms of discussion, if you're not before you realize you are elsewhere, while the students are also in a different thing. So we have to be very, very mindful when we are doing discussion. It may be difficult to deal with emotions that arise from what? Different views. Emotions that will arise from different views. If someone brings, especially when you are treating ethnic group and whatever, if a student don't know and go and make any sarcasm statement concerning one ethnic group, then it will be a problem. Like our statement, the two of them, one said something Sakawa. One later, after leaving power, said that if he was the one who says this, that, it will be a problem. Okay, so we have to be very careful. If you're not careful, you know what brought about that, and people even went to the cemetery to buy some sheaves and what grains to go and offer it to that their forefather or whatever, saying that they have disgraced them at the parliament. You see all these things. Teacher, and you are treating. I quite remember a colleague who was teaching RME in my school at the GHS then. Because he is a Christian, he was teaching. He said that as for this fetish, they are not correct, they are not serious. And where we were teaching to, it was a typical village that you don't even find one church building there. It's about this shrine. So one guy went home and told the chief priest that the teacher was insulting them. Come and see. All ran away from that village. And then we went to the nearest police station to seek for a refuge. If not like that day, what will happen to us? So as teachers, let's be very careful. You, an RME teacher, when you are teaching, when it gets to the Christian, you put yourself in the Christian shoe. When it gets to the Muslim, put yourself in the Muslim shoe. When it gets to the traditional ruling, whatever, you have to put yourself in that traditional something. So that you wouldn't go and be that biased. If people are looking, they are watching. So let's be mindful of what we do. Now, Unit 3, Section 2, what are we going to look at? We are going to look at inquiry-based learning and guided discovery. Inquiry, you inquire into something, and then guided. You are guiding someone to reach somewhere. Please, let's hear you. I think, who is there? Yeah, Miss Ido, let's hear you, please.
Yeah, sir, thank you very much. Please, I have this small analogy that I want to use to ask some small question. You see,
Okay.
well, from primary coming, we know that 3 minus 3 is 0, and 1 minus 1 is also 0. And looking at the advantages that we have for the brainstorming and that of the disadvantages, I think they are 3. And
yes,
if this is 3 and this is 3, I think it is equal to 0. That means if you use it, we are getting, and we will not get results. And when it comes to the discussion method aspect as well, that one we stated 3 advantages and I think 4 disadvantages. So it means that one, if you are to implement the discussion method in the classroom, you are going to face another problem. So why must we do that since we have the new curriculum? I think that one, the curriculum is encouraging us that we should do it. But when we do it, look at the disadvantage that we are getting. So we say, please, that one, what's your view on that in regards to the implementation of the new curriculum?
As for the new curriculum, it's good.
Should we continue to brainstorm, to use discussion method?
Yes, in some subjects, in some of the subjects, you still need the brainstorming, in there. Are you getting it? The brainstorming, the discussion method, in some of the subjects, you need it. And you know, when the fact that I brought three doesn't mean that I've exhausted the disadvantages and advantages. You know, if I say I want to put everything on the PowerPoint, I end up giving you 100 slides. And so sometimes I have to minimize it and pick some three, and then we move on. Please, I hope you are getting me. But irrespective of how the curriculum has been designed, you will still use discussion method, the role play, you still use it, the inquiry, the guided, you will still use those things. So please, that is that. Hello. Yes, sir. Let's hear you.
Yeah. So I'm here again. Yeah. So what and then the discussion method. Well, it seems like when you are studying, you ask questions, and then the students will also be coming out with different ideas and looking at that we serve as a discussion as well. So if we are to, I don't know if you can clearly give us the difference between brainstorming and that of discussion. Thank you.
And so when it comes to brainstorming, a problem has been given or a task has been given to you. They are eliciting answers from you, the students. You realize that you put the people into groups and you ask them to what? Think of it. They should discuss it in their groups and finally come out with a concrete answer. That one, you see that you have put them together and you are eliciting for a particular answer. Either the leader or the secretary will write it and give it to you or say it. But unlike the discussion, you will leave it. And so as they are discussing, if you ask the question, anybody at all can come out with any question. I don't know, any answer. Are you getting me? Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm getting you.
All right. Yeah, Mr. Salom.
Yes, good evening.
Evening, sir.
Please, I would like to know if you are quite a lecturer, you are a lecturer, right? So,
Yes,
as a
please,
lecturer, is it your core mandate is just to use the lecture method, or why lecture?
You are to use the mandate is that you should lecture, but you see, at a point you have to try and come down to the level of maybe the students. If they don't understand something, you have to go ahead to explain certain things to them. But if not, I'm just to lecture, or if I come and tell you next week, unit 4, go and do your research and read and come and present to the class. That's all. But I know some lecturers do that, but I know because of your busy schedules, if I say do that, always do that, it will not help. Though it will help you maybe when you search for the information. But one thing too is that people will go to Gemini and then AI and get the assignment I gave it to you. People sent a lot of things to me. I'm just laughing. A lot of things. AI, bam. The person copied everything down there. The AI thing comments, oh, bam, copied everything. You see, when we do this, it will work because the kind of items you're going to write, if you do that, it will not help you. So for the lecturing method, you have to, you have to. Please, someone is giving us a feedback. Let's mute our mic.
It's Salom.
Let's mute our mic, please. Okay. So the lecture method, your mandate is to lecture. That's why you are not quite a facilitator or you are not quite a teacher. So you are to lecture, and that's my core mandate. But sometimes we can go through the teaching way for people to understand whatever concept you want to bring out. Please, are you okay?
Oh, yes, sir.
All right. So we are looking at the inquiry based. So when we say inquiry based learning, we are saying it's an approach to learning that what emphasizes the student's role in the learning process. The student's role in the learning process. And so when I say to inquire, you are going to find out something. Okay. So this this thing there's a term for it where you are teaching, you have to carry the children to the field to go and look at what is happening. They will come and talk about whatever they saw and all those things. There's a term for it. Yes, field trip. Thank you. Yes, so the field trip. Okay, so the children are going to inquire when they come to the class. Please, someone is giving us the feedback. When they come to the classroom, then they come and tell the class what they saw. Now, what is its definition? It's a form of active learning that starts by posing questions, problems, or scenarios rather than what simply presenting established facts or portraying a smooth path toward knowledge. So a question is posed, a problem is given for the inquiry base. So when I give you the problem, you go to the community, you go what and look at what is happening there. Then you come to the class to come and give an account. Then if there's anything, I'll be able to guide and also add my quota. Now, characteristics of inquiry-based learning. Students are engaged with complex problem or scenarios. Students direct the line of inquiry and the methods employed. The inquiry requires students to draw an existing knowledge and to identify their required learning needs. So these are the characteristics of the inquiry-based learning. So please, let's take notice of that. Now, advantage of inquiry-based learning. Students' engagement is high because they are actively working to solve a problem. So because they are, working actively to, solve a problem, the engagement is very high. They also develop a critical thinkers rather than sponges that gain information the way they are presented. So that is that. We have to be mindful of that when we want to do this kind of inquiry based. We have to guide the children well. Teachers' observation provides students with feedback and ensures their learning meets curricular outcomes. So the curriculum, the various curriculums, which we call the curricula, students' needs must be based on that. So you are trying to, that's one these days when you are teaching, they tell you that you should go and then try and give the children a role play, give them an assignment to be able to go and do a research for themselves. Once the meaning is that, and the understanding is that, once they do all those researches and they are able to get the knowledge stays with them. So that is that. Now, yeah, Mr. Akotia, let's hear you.
Sir, please,
Yes, sir.
you were talking about a presentation exercise which had to come on today, of which I'm not aware. I contacted few of my colleagues.
Please,
and they are
let me
also not
move on.
aware.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
I am presenting. Let me finish. If you have anything, then we continue on, okay?
Okay.
Let me finish this one, then we'll talk about it, yes. Mr. Frempong. Mr. Frempong. Mr. Frempong.
Sir, thank you. Sir, I had a challenge in my area where I teach. According to the curriculum that we are looking at, it is emphasizing that we have to sometimes give the students a research work so that they can go and do it. We had a PTA meeting and some of the parents were complaining bitterly that whenever their kids come to the house, they are always on phone. And whenever they ask them that they should take their books and study, they will be saying that they have been given assignments. Meanwhile, they are not using the phone to do that assignment. So the parents were pleading with us that we have to, even if it would be possible, we should stop giving them research assignments, because what the kids are using their phone to do nowadays has become so anonymous that they don't use it in a good way. And since we are learning this, what should we also do in order for the kids not to be wayward
All
of
right.
the research.
All right. Sir, let's take it this way. You have a child, you are a teacher, or you are a parent, you have a child. Your child comes back from school and say, Daddy, or let's say you even bought phone for him or her. Daddy, what are you doing? I'm doing a research to do my way. Oh, okay. What do you have to do? You must be checking. You will check. Oh, let me see what you have done. Let me see. When you go and the child is using the phone and then he wants to delete, don't worry. Go to the what? The archive, the history of downloads. You see everything that the child is doing there. Then you get the child, and now you correct the child that, hey, you are doing this. I've seen you are doing it. Don't do it this way. The next time, this is the phone. Do the research. Hey, what is it? If you are enlightened, you guide the student. If you're not enlightened, hey, okay, take the phone, do it. Let me see. So that thing that they are saying is neither here nor there. Parents are leaving their responsibility to teachers, and at home you are not there. My brother, the curriculum, Ghana is not an island. Okay, where we can say that we have to do our things differently. We are in the global world, and the reason why this new curriculum has come is that they want the child to be able to mingle with the other colleagues elsewhere. So if they say you should stop giving them the assignment, I'm not getting it. Kindly educate them. When they after the research, you continue to be giving it to them. If not, how would they use the tools? And the tools has come for them to use. So please guide them, let them know that yes, we have to use the phone. So when they come, do ABCD to make sure that your child is safe. I hope you're okay.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir. One thing is that some of the parents too are illiterate, and others too are single parenting. So how can they also monitor their kids whether they are doing the right thing or not?
You cannot monitor their kids. What you do is that it's a assignment you have given it to them. So you just have to educate the parent. You see, my grandmom I stayed has not been to school before, but you lie. That woman, you cannot outwit that woman. Uncle school that. But whatever you think you are doing, sometimes he will tell you and take whatever thing that you have to go and show it to somebody that look at what man is he doing the right thing or whatever. So parents are shielding their responsibility to teachers, which is not, because you have to give them an assignment, my brother. So that one you have to educate them. Just educate them for them to understand the needs or the reason why you have to give them what the assignment, for them to set where they have to use the tools. The tools will help them to get elsewhere. Well, very soon, even exams, they will to get to a point where you will write online exams. So please, you don't listen to them too much. When they bring it, find a way of what educating them on that. Okay.
All right, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Yes, Mr. Ido. Mr. Ido.
Sir, yeah, I want to to add up to what you were saying. I think we also encountered the same challenge in our school, and the suggestion that we made was that whenever your kids come home with an assignment like that, give your child a time, and you have to allocate time. Shall you take the phone? Use 10 minutes. When you are done, I'm coming for it. So after the 10 minutes, you have to go, you check whether the child was able to finish within it or was doing the right thing or not. So when you begin to do those kind of things, one, we have given out the phone. Two, you have given them the time. So even if it is truly that you have given them the assignment, they will try their possible best to work within that time, and they will not be misbehaving, using the phone here and there, rather than leaving them alone. So that was what we advised the parent to do when it comes to that aspect. And I don't know. So, I have one particular school around that at times I used to go and help. And this is their system. They have introduced something like technology, of which they send message, any assignment, you have to send it through that particular website. When you send it to them, the parent will get it, and they will be aware when the kids come home, they will give them the phone for about maybe 10 minutes. Then when they are done, they take it back. So if that is what is going on, this is what we suggest to our parents, and I believe that my brother can also do the same at their end. Thank you.
Thank you too. All right. So my brother, I hope you've heard him. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
So let's look at the disadvantages of inquiry-based learning. It requires much time, and a lot of effort needs to be prepared before you can conduct any experiment. As for the inquiry-based learning, that's how it is. Constraints what curriculum, student abilities, and classroom structures. Okay, so it constrains the curriculum, and then the ability of the student, even the structures in the curriculum, this inquiry-based constrains it. Incorrect outcomes from an experiment may result in anxiety. And so that is what we have to bear in mind. Now, guided discovery is directing someone to uncover or reveal something. So it's like the thing has been covered. You have discovered it. So that's how you hear the scientists, oh, this person has discovered this. This one has this. It's like the knowledge was covered. And by God's grace, we have what? Uncovered it. So the term guided discovery refers to a teaching and learning environment where the students are actively participating in what? Discovering what? Knowledge. So here you are guiding the student to discover knowledge by their own self or by themselves. So the whatever thing that is hidden, you are guiding the student to bring it out. Characteristics of guided discovery: a context and frame for student learning through what? The provision of learning. Okay, the provision of what? Learning what? Outcome. So we have to what? Take notice of it. Then learners have responsibility for exploration of content necessary for understanding through self-directed learning. So it is their responsibility to direct themselves to what? To learn, to acquire the knowledge. And so when you give them assignment, when you give them project work, and the parents are complaining that, hey, the phone that you said they should go and do research, they will spoil, then you, the parent, please, excuse my language, you are not trying to be serious with your word. Because they must use it. They must discover the knowledge by themselves. So at PTA meeting, when you explain all these points to them, they will understand. And even you even put them on their toes to what? To guide their learners, their people, or their children. Study guides are used to facilitate and guide self-directed learning. Study guides are used to facilitate and guide self-directed learning. So you have to provide a guide that they have to follow one after the other so that they will arrive at the knowledge that you want them to gain. Advantages of guided discovery. Discovery learning fosters what? Curiosity. Once you are trying to let them acquire the knowledge by their own self or their own self, they are able to what? Do it, and curiosity sets in. Oh, this one, okay, when I got here, I did this, let me find out this one, whether I can do that. Once they do it and they are able to do that, they are happy. They continue to do what? Searching for more what? Information. And they are able to do it and do it what? Well. Discovery learning builds on learners' prior knowledge and understanding. Whatever thing that the RPK that we have been using previously, the RPK, okay, what the student knew, you base on that prior knowledge to what? To link it to the new what? Knowledge. And so that is that. Discovery learning can be motivating. It incorporates the individual pleasure of successful solving problems and recalling information. And so once they're able to discover the thing by their own selves, then what is going to happen is that it motivates them to look for knowledge by themselves, without even when the teacher is not there, they look for information for themselves. Disadvantages of guided discovery. Guided discovery prevents dull students from participating in class. Guided discovery prevents dull students from participating in class. It is too time consuming for all academic activities. For example, mathematical operations. There are not enough hours in a school year for students to unleash everything on their own. So there are some of the subjects that, because you need to have time to take the children through. When you leave them, they cannot complete within that time frame. And they have cited mathematical operations, for instance. Guided discovery requires that the teacher be prepared for two corrections. A lot of things individuals discover for themselves turn out to be wrong. So that's the try and error kind of thing. So once you're able to set the guided discovery, please, you don't talk. You have called for it, so you will get it. When they bring it and it's wrong, please have time, mark it and correct them. Because you said you want to use that one, that method to what? To teach. So we must be ready to do that. Now let's look at concept mapping. When we say concept mapping, what do we mean? It's a great way to build upon previous knowledge by connecting new information back to it. So the concept knowledge or the concept mapping is where you are teaching and then you are relating a new concept to the old ones. So you build the map. Okay, then if this one is like, then let me try this one to work. What the last time we did. So you are what trying to relate the concept, okay, in a form of what a map. This post explores the uses of concept mapping and provide tools for creating concept maps on the computer. Concept maps work very well for classes or content that have visual elements, or in times when it is what important to see and understand relationship between different things. So that's the concept mapping. You are relating whatever you have learned previously, or previous is there, you have it as your RPK. The new concept that they are giving it to you, you have to what? Develop a map. You must connect and have that map that, okay, in science, we learned that, okay, this one, flooding. Okay, so in flooding, so yesterday they're talking about flooding. Okay, English too, there's articles there, how does flood? So you are connecting, you are building the maps on, so that the children will be able to connect all these things. So please, let's be mindful of those things, methods that we want to help the children to get. So types of concept mapping. So we have the ICT here. We have the concept mapping here. So you realize that, come in, let me put this one so you see it clearly. All right, so this is the concept mapping we are talking about. Okay, so the ICT is here, in here. We have saving of data.
Sir,
We
please, we are not
have,
seeing your screen.
Sir, we can see you.
I'm not sharing, eh?
Yes, sir.
Wow, I'm coming. Please, can you see now? Am I sharing?
No, sir.
Wow. Okay, I'm coming. I'm coming. Please, am I sharing?
Yes,
No,
sir.
please.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you're not sharing.
All right, sorry.
Yes, sir.
I was talking about concept mapping, and I told you about how you can help the children to relate new ideas to the old one to form a map. This map will help them to be able to come out with a successful kind of answers to their problem or to the question that you are asking. And so that is the concept mapping that we're talking about here. So we are looking at example of concept mapping. So we have the concept of ICT. Here, the way I did the thing, so when I get to you, I think I'm coming. Let me do something here. All right. So we have this. So we have the concept map. We have, unfortunately, this today this thing is not clear. I'm coming.
Sir, please, can you kindly zoom for us to see it clearly?
Yes, I'm coming. I'm coming. Yeah. Okay. My pictures are not showing clearly. Forgive me. When I please, well, the way I captured the thing, so that is how come it's showing this way. But when I've sent the course book to you, so when you look at it, you can you get the picture clearly, please. So after this class, kindly check it up for me. Okay. Hello.
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir.
Yes. All right. So after the class, then you kindly check it out for me. Okay. So, like I said, let's move on with the concept mapping. So we'll look at it in a broader view in our course book, so that you see every picture clearly. And so that's the concept mapping. It's all about how you can relate content into the various forms, so that you will help the children to understand whatever thing that is going on. So that is what I'm trying to relate here. So please, when I get a book or when I send that into you, maybe you can have it. You can have a broader, view of it. And so that is that. Please, let me check if I can. Okay. So all this on, I don't know why. In fact, my concept notes are not displaying clearly. Please, I'll plead with you. You check the course book and then you have everything clearly. Okay, please. Please. So it's about how we are relating the ideas. When we take the main idea here, from here it moves. When you take one particular idea here, you can break them into the various form pieces, so that it will help you to get the understanding of. So you can try it when you pick a feedback. When you pick a topic, you try and break them down and ask the children to try to relate it on the very complex mass of get answers in the various subjects to support their answers that they want to do. So for instance, English, when you want to give us a feedback, only let's meet when you were in school in English, when we are writing exams, you realize that when it comes to road accidents, you can borrow ideas from social studies, science, whatever. Then you bring them together. So that's what the concept map of thing that we want to talk about, or the kind of concept map I want us to get, so that when you give the children the problem, they should be able to relate to the various, or deduce ideas from the various subject area to help them to get what the concept and write well. That is all about the concept mapping. All right. Now, okay. So now we are looking at please a minute. Okay, so we are looking at characteristics of concept mapping. They have a prepositional structure. They are linked by words and phrases, linking words and linking phrases to explain the connection between the ideas. So if you are talking about flooding, then what concept map can you draw? Okay, so that you will be able to link whatever idea that you have, whatever phrases that you want to use, you will be able to link it to the particular topic and deduce the right answers or the ideas that you want the student to get. They are hierarchical in nature. Okay, you cannot just do them anyhow. That kind of chronological arrangement must be put in place. They begin with the main topic and branch into smaller specific topics. Like we have the strands and then the substrands. They present only the most important ideas of a concept. They contain the relevant portions of topics. So the relevant topics, another thing that you want the student to get, it contains it, and we must be able to, we must ready to do all those things so that will help the student to understand. What are its advantages? They aid in creating a presentation in a logical manner. So when you do this concept mapping, you allow the children to understand this concept. Then whatever presentation you give it to them, they will try to do everything in logical manner, chronological way. So that when you yourself, you take the script and you're marking, that this student has been able to present the fact or the ideas in a very, beautiful way, because he's able to go step by step. That is that. They make reading and interpretations of concepts much easier. So you that you are even reading and whatever you are doing, you are marking or whatever, it helps you to mark whatever thing you have before you. So simple. They also help students, especially visual learners, to grasp learning concepts more easily. So those who learn through their visuals, when you draw the concept map for them, they are able to relate and understand whatever thing that they are learning so well. Because in unit 1, we look at what the types of learning and the kind of senses that you can use to learn. We look at that. Disadvantages. Sometimes some relationships are difficult to interpret in some concept maps. Example, spider maps. When you take the spider maps, how would you, explain this concept to the children? Look at the way the spider web is. Where are you starting from and where are you going to end it? So sometimes it's very difficult for you to explain it to the concept to the kids, but you should try within your means to give them a simpler concept map. It helps. Some concept maps discourage critical thinking. Example, flowchart. The flowchart that has been coming into our BCE. If the children don't understand the symbols well, how do they cope? That concept will not be there. They are also not suitable for teaching young learners. Yes. For instance, lower primary. How can you go and use concept map to teach lower primary? You can't do that. Not all information about a particular topic can be included in a concept map. So in the concept map, it's not all the information that you can be put on the concept map or can be included on it. Then we go to peer teaching. When we talk about peer teaching, what do we mean? In peer teaching, we are looking at what we call cooperative learning. Cooperative learning. So when we say cooperative learning, comes into our mind. Cooperative learning. Yes, sir. Let's hear you.
Sir, I wish we could use one topic to demonstrate the concept map, right? So that I can get a clear.
One topic, right? Okay, so please, what subject do you teach, please?
Oh, I'm at the upper primary, so virtually I do everything.
Everything. So pick one topic and let's see which topic.
Oh, okay. So, assuming, okay, for instance, today I taught something like the benefit of the sun to the earth.
Okay, so benefits of the sun to the earth.
Right.
So please, someone's mic is on. So because you have taught benefits of the sun to the earth, what were the examples that you gave? What example did you use to get the children to understand the topic that you taught?
Okay, example using the plants using the sun to prepare their food.
Thank
and
you.
also the sun also giving us warmth or something.
Thank you, sir. So here, what you are going to do is that you write the sun at the middle. Okay, uses of sun to the. You said uses of sun to the earth, right?
Yes, please.
Good. So you write uses of sun to the earth at the middle. Then now you use some, you draw some lines around it. Then maybe you put a circle, an oval circle. Then you write plant. You write gives what warmth to the living organisms. Maybe it causes evaporation. Maybe it causes what drought.
Yes.
Please, are you following me?
Yes, please.
So that particular sun, uses of sun to the earth, you are relating one particular topic to these various things that, okay, when it comes to the plant, what do they do? The plants use it to manufacture their own food.
Yes.
Are you getting it? They say, yes, sir. Okay, they said that. Then you said that, evaporation, when you fetch water and put it on the sun, it evaporates. Please, someone is, let's meet our mic. Okay. So when we fetch water and put it on the sun, it evaporates. Is that not it? They say, yes, sir. So that one too is in there. Now, drought. When we were talking about drought, at what time does it happen? Then maybe you quote maybe from January when the rain is not what's coming, when the sun is too hot or the weather comes to weather, we are in that period. You realize that a lot of the water bodies dries up. So you are relating this particular topic to all these things in a circular form, so that they know that this particular sun that is very important, at a point, it becomes disadvantage to a certain living organism. At a point, it's not very good. At a point, is this. Please, are you getting the concept, the analogy I'm trying to make?
Yes, please.
So I hope you are okay now.
Yeah, very clear.
All right. Mr. Selom.
Yes, sir.
I'm listening to you.
I just.
Okay.
My hand is still up. Okay.
Oh, yes. All right. Thank you. Can I proceed, please?
Yes, please.
All right. So we are saying characteristics of cooperative learning. So when you say cooperative learning, what do we do? Cooperative. Bring something. Let me bring something. Let's share. Or let's all come together and do this for this person. The next day, when we were in the village, those days, when we were weeding, we were doing in Nobwa. Yendo Emwa in Nobwa. So we all get that, like all of you will get there and go to one person's land, we'll clear the whole place. The following day, we are moving to another person's land. We are going to clear for him. So you alone cannot, the work that all of you will do a day, one person will take 1 month to do it. So we are cooperating. Okay, we cooperate to have one idea to come out with something. And so we are saying in cooperative learning, students work together in small groups to complete a structured task or goal. So that structured task that is there, that you think that one person cannot do it, one person will not understand everything, you put them into groups, then they are able to do that. Cooperative learning is a successful teaching strategy in which small teams, each with students of different levels of ability, use a variety of learning activities to improve their understanding of what a subject. So you don't say that, this cooperative group I'm going to form, I'll put all good students at A. I'll put all the average students at B. I'll put less average in C. No, you have to mix them up. When you mix them up, once they are cooperating, the learning is shared. It's going to be shared responsibility. And even those that are not good will bring some kind of sanity to the system. They can bring out something that the whole group can say, yes, Charlie, today the guy has said something good, that kind of thing. So they cooperate to learn, to undertake certain tasks which will aid their understanding and improve their understanding. Characteristics of a cooperative learning. Students work together on common tasks or learning activities that are best. They also handle through group work. Students work together in small groups containing 2 to 5 members. So in terms of cooperative work, if you want the student to do that, they shouldn't be more than 5. So pro-social behavior to accomplish their common task or learning activity. So when you are grouping them, do not group them or put them in a group that they will be more than 5. Between 3 and 5 is okay for cooperative learning. Advantages of cooperative learning: raise achievement of students, build positive relationship among students, important for creating what learning community that values diversity. So once you put them in that cooperative kind of group, each person is trying to cooperate, is trying to come along, is trying to be on the same page so that we will all share the idea. For instance, if it's a cooperative number we are doing, you come to my land and you weed 1 acre a day for me. When I come to your land, I don't expect less than 1 acre. You must also get 1 acre before we leave. And so when we all meet and we are learning, both students, everybody is able to come to the table with different ideas. By the end, before they finish, they are all okay to go. Disadvantage of cooperative learning: it creates a grading system which could be considered unfair. Yes, because now that I've given you a group work that you have to do it, some people will try not to add at all. They will not add their voice. They will not say anything at all. Now, when the work is brought and then I grade, or the one person comes to do the presentation, so the person has done well. If I'm scoring 10 or 15, everybody in the group gets 50. It's unfair. Sometimes in presentation, when you do the presentation, I'll ask you a question. You, the presenter, will not answer the question. I'll ask those group that are left. If that group, if anybody who failed to answer that thing, the person who did well, the marks, this is how I award marks. The person who was able to answer his question will take the maximum. If you're not able to, I'll not say that you are all in groups, so I'm giving it across. No. At times, somebody will get 5, somebody will get 1. Because it means that you didn't participate in the work. I'll get you. This work I've given it to you. If you like, participate. If you don't like, don't participate. I'll get you. When I get you, whatever marks I'll give you, you deserve it. So please, if you know you are not taking part of it, I am advising you to go and take part of it now. Thank you, because I will know. Go in the presentation, everybody.
Sir, please, your network.
Yeah, my network is breaking, eh? Is it okay now?
Yes, please. Yeah.
All right, so that is that. Now, it places a teacher's responsibility into their students. So once I put you into cooperative learning, my responsibility is shared to you for you to do that. It creates a system of what? Dependency. Other people will be in the group, like I'm saying, they will not contribute. Oh, Charlie, that guy is good, let him do it and let him present. Oh, let him do it and let him. No. Me, when you do and you don't, add and subtract, I will know. I will not give you the marks as those who participated and were able to excel and did well. That one I have to tell you. All right. Peer teaching. Let's hear you.
All right, sir. As the cooperative learning, you made mention of a NOBWA relating to the rural area, and
Yeah.
I think they understood it very well because that is what they mostly used to do there. But when it comes to the urban centers, can you give us at least a general term that can describe the cooperative learning so that they can also catch it in a simple way?
Okay, so when it comes to the urban centers, we do cooperative work in the communities. So let's say we are removing gutters in the community. We all have to come together and make sure we distill the gutters. When armed robbers are disturbing us in the community, we have to come out as a cooperative to make sure that we will guide the area by our own self. Please, are you getting it?
Yes, sir.
So that kind of a thing. that one person will not share the responsibility becomes a problem to everybody in the community. That is what we can, relate to. All right. So in the peer teaching, we are saying that it refers to student learning with and from each other. Peer teaching is also an educational practice in which students interact with other students to attain educational goals. So with the peer teaching, the students are interacting with others. Sometimes what happens is that you, the lecturer, or you, the teacher, you're teaching, the children don't get it well. But let a colleague go and stand there and explain things to them. They get it well. So sometimes you can call some of the students to play your role for you. Just give the guidelines to the student, and you'll be able to do it. Characteristics of peer teaching. Ideas come from different sources. Students feel free to ask questions. Opinions are debated on and final conclusions are made. Variety of models are used. What are the advantages? To create a sense of belonging among peers. Yes, this is my group. This is my corporate group. Or when we meet, we are able to learn well. This is and that. Increase confidence among peers. Because all of you came together to do that and plan and brought the answers, you are confident. I was part. Mine was also taken. Students develop critical thinking and problem-solving skills. Peer teaching also develops communication, interpersonal and teamwork skills. So that is the advantages of peer teaching. Disadvantage of peer teaching. Students may go off task as they are working with their friends. Yes, when the one we consider to be enlightening goes off, everybody will go off. Individuals may not learn as much because leaders are not as experienced as the teacher. Yes. So that is that. It does not promote positive relationship between students and teachers since they are mostly working with their colleagues. So that is the disadvantage for peer teaching. Project-based learning, PBL, project-based learning, is a teacher-facilitated collaborative approach in which students acquire and apply knowledge and skills to define and solve realistic problems using a process-extended inquiry. So the inquiry method we talk about, the project-based, you give a project to the learners. Whatever they went and inquire, they are extending their idea to that. And when I got there and I did this, this one came, okay, then let me use this one. So you are using one stone to kill two birds at a go. That is that. So PBL is a teaching method in which students learn by actively engaging in a real world and personally meaningful project. So the real world engagement is there. Whatever project they give them, they come out with a meaningful answers. What are the characteristics of project-based learning? Learners are at the center of the learning process. The project-based, the learners are at the central core of the teaching and learning process. Focuses on learning that is aligned with assessment standards. Learners actively explore real-world problems and challenges. Learners demonstrate knowledge through a product of performance. So these are the characteristics of project-based learning. Advantage of project-based: gives more personal investment into an activity, deeper understanding of material, helps develop independence, creativity, and self-control. The students demonstrate improved attitudes towards learning. They also exhibit more engagement and are more self-reliant. Once I'm able to do this myself through a project work, anytime they give me something like that, I'll be able to do it. So I have always told myself and also gingered myself in a positive way to be able to do things for myself. Disadvantages of project method. Students may not feel encouraged to finish their work. There can be a lack of interest in their project subject, which would lead them not to want to participate. Accidentally assessing inappropriate content. Because not everything that you give to them through the project, whether whatever material they will get will be appropriate. Could be could be uncomfortable for students if they have no or less knowledge about the project. So when they don't have any knowledge, or they have a little or less knowledge on the project, the students will not be happy to do that. Project-based learning is a unique approach to teach technology skills. Throughout the learning process, technology is used to acquire, organize, demonstrate, and communicate information. The seamless integration of technology into each stage of the project creates a meaningful learning experiences. So whatever thing you are teaching, once you introduce these gadgets, it arouses students' interest. And once you give them the rule and whatever thing to do, they are able to do it so happily. Now we have the didactic teaching. The didactic teaching refers to a manner of instruction in which information is presented directly from the teacher to the people, in which the teacher selects the topic of instruction, controls instructional stimuli, obligates or responds from the child, evaluates child responses, and provide reinforcement for correct responses and feedback for incorrect ones. So the didactic approach, we are looking at how the teacher uses certain instructional materials or instructional methods to be able to present information to the pupils. Now, when they do that, they are seeking for certain things. After the instruction, they are able to control the instructional methods. Then they try to get the stimuli that they are giving, okay, so that once they give you the information, the responder will come. Okay, they want to know whatever they have given it to you, you are able to respond perfectly. After that, they will evaluate you, the responses that you have brought, especially the English teacher, the science teacher, whatever. When they give you exercise, they are looking at your responses, whether the responses that you have given is right, and provide reinforcement for correct responses and feedback for incorrect ones. So when you give the responses, they are able to look at the market and give you whatever marks that you deserve. Then they will now correct you that this place I was expecting you to do A, B, C, D, and things like that. A teacher or educator functions in this role as an authoritative figure, but also as both guide and a resource for students. So now when you assume this position, you are seen as an authoritative figure. When you talk about authoritative figure, everything depends on you. You have the authority to do whatever thing that has been put under your care. And you are also serving as a guided figure to the student or to your people. So we should be mindful. Characteristics of didactic teaching. The teacher unlocks reality and learning is spontaneous. Students emancipate, free themselves from control. Students orientate themselves to new or learning environments. The teacher guides students into certain directions, and students make sound judgment based on their experience. Yes, sir.
Hello, sir.
Mr. J. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So please, the second point about the characteristics of deductive teaching.
Yeah.
If the teacher is seen as an authoritative figure, how do the students emancipate or free themselves from control, as it being a characteristic of that particular teaching method.
Okay, so the student, the teacher is seen as an authoritative. Okay, so you are controlling everything, but it means therefore that we are not looking at that angle. Once I'm the authority, I'm giving you the right answers. You are able to, put out any negative judgment that you were having in your mind before this lesson. Are you getting it? And you're able to free yourself from those negative thoughts that you were having. Now, once the teacher is seen as an authoritative, he gives the accurate answers and accurate information. The student takes it up and they are good to go. So they free themselves from all those, negative thoughts that they were having earlier. Are you getting it?
Okay, okay,
Yes,
sir. Thank you.
You're welcome. Mr. Osu, let's hear you.
Please, student be a recipient of information in a didactic learning approach as compared to the lecture method. Student is also recipient of information in that method. Can you clarify it for me?
Students
being a recipient of information in didactic.
Okay.
They are being negligible. And in lecture method too, students are also recipient of information. Is there a clear distinction between the lecture and the didactic?
Yeah, there's a clear distinction. Like I said, that with the lecturing method, there are certain things that we normally use lecturing method for. Now, for instance, in our case, like I said, this unit must be, used maybe thrice. We should meet thrice a week to be able to finish, or even 4 times, because it is up to unit 6 or something. One unit takes about 6 different units. It's voluminous, but because of time frame, I am finishing unit 3 now within these 3 hours. And so what is happening is that you, the student, you are listening to me. What you are taking, you are just taking the information from me. When you go, you also go and do your research and adapt. Now, with the deductive method, where the student is taking the information passively, you, the teacher, because we are seeing the teacher to be the authoritative kind of a teacher. So he's having everything to himself. So he will come in and give you the right information without, giving you any, ambiguity. I don't know whether I'm making sense to what I'm saying. With the lecture method, I am lecturing you. This is the topic I'm talking about. I'm giving student information about the whole thing that I'm talking about. Now, it's a lecture method. I am giving you notes. I'm using the notes to lecture you. That is what you have to know. You do A, B, C, D, and you are good to go and read and adapt knowledge. But with the deductive method, I have deduced whatever thing that you have to know. I have tried to make it so simple, and I'm giving everything to you, dito. So, for instance, if an exam you are going to write, you don't expect me, you have a quiz. You don't expect me to come and read this whole plenty thing for you. I come and say, okay, this is the question, this is sample of questions that your seniors discussed. Let's discuss that one alone. Okay, A, they said in a deductive method, the student should be able to do A, this, B, this. Then when you take A and it's wrong, so no, it's wrong. Let's go for B. You see that in that case, I'm giving you certain, authoritative answers. Please, am I making sense?
Yes, please.
Good. And so that is what it means. That the differences here that I want to establish.
Okay, sir.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Now, the challenge of didactic teaching, often perceived as boring. Because why is it boring? It's boring because the student don't have any part to play, any role to play in it. You are just listening to the teacher passively. May be viewed as irrelevant or unnecessary by students. This is how you talk plenty. You don't want anybody to talk. We are tired because we will not listen to you again. That's it. Too much information is given at a time. That may cause cognitive load on students. So you'll be giving all information, plenty information. The student's mind become tired. They will not follow again. Lacks interactivity. So interactivity is lax. You don't interact with them. You are just giving the information. Bam, 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 bam. You are going. Does not always emphasize critical thinking. Because you are authoritative, you are giving answers to the student. You are not so emphasizing what critical thinking. Because it's about you are going to write exams. Let me guide them. That, for instance, these days teachers don't teach for they don't teach the curriculum, but they teach for what? Students to pass their exams. Unlike those days, you have to teach everything under the curriculum. Now, in this case, it's not like that these days. All right. Now, problem-based learning. Problem-based learning methods, PBL, is a student-centered pedagogy in which students learn about a subject through the experience of problem solving. So through the experience of problem solving, students will learn, and it's a student-centered kind of approach. So the student is placed at the central point of the teaching and learning. You, the teacher, you are just facilitating. Now, students learn both thinking strategies and domain knowledge. The thinking strategies, the domain, the main knowledge that we want them to get, they also what? Learn it. They learn how to get all these knowledge and try to what? Relate them. The learning that results from the process of working towards the understanding of a resolution of what? A problem. Problem-based learning is a teaching method in which complex real-world problems are used as the vehicle to promote student learning of concepts and principles as opposed to direct presentation of fact and concept. That is the problem-based learning. All right. Now, PBL. We have the project-based learning. It is an instructional method of hands-on activity or active learning, okay, centered on the investigation and resolution of messy real-world problem. So we have the PBL here. We have problem to be solved. So here, more or less, a concept kind of learning. We have problem to be solved. Ideas brainstorm. Then prior knowledge to guide you. Okay, the prior knowledge that you have learned here, it should be able to guide you. Then inquiry and investigation. So you inquire, you investigate. Then presentation feedback or presentation and feedback is given. So this is the project-based learning where you have to use inquiry, your previous knowledge, your ideas, you brainstorm, you inquire, you investigate, then you now present the information. Steps in problem-based learning. First, students are presented with a problem. When these students are presented with a problem, what follows? Students discuss the problem in a small groups. They clarify the facts of the case. Then what else? They will now come and define what the problem is about. Then they also brainstorm ideas based on the prior knowledge. Okay, the ideas that they have gotten, whatever they've learned, they have to what? Imbibe it and bring it in. They identify what they need to learn to work on the problem. Then again, what they do not know, okay, learning issues. They specify an action plan for working on the problem. So we know this, we know that we don't know this. So you know what? Let's go and find out what we don't know. So that once we are after this one, we are good with it. Once we get this one, we just come and sit down and then do the work. So that is all about the problem-based learning. Students engage. Students engage in independent study on their learning issues. This can include library. Okay, you have to go, it's a project based. So how to solve this problem. Let's go to the library to go and look for information. Let's go online to go and look for information. Let's go and ask our grandmother for the history of this thing. Or they can even use computer and go to the databases and look for information. The web the web and resource people and observation. We have resource people and what? Observation. So we can go to a well-renowned people and find out information from them. For instance, when you go to the chief of a place, he can give us a history about the town. So all those people are sources of what information. They come back to share information. They come back to share information, peer teach and work together on the problem. So whatever information that they will get, they come back and share, they will teach it among themselves. Then now, together, they will try and will solve whatever problem that has been given. They present their solution towards the problem. So when they go and do all, they find out and do whatever thing that they have to do, then now they'll come share it with their colleagues and try to now present the final information to the class in their various groups. Now let's look at their characteristics. Motivate students to seek out a deeper understanding of concepts. So once we've gone to do this, when they come and they ask you any question, you should be able to throw more light on it for the student to understand. Requires students to make reasoned decisions and to defend them. So you guide them, okay? Guide the student to come out with their decisions through certain deductive reasoning. Then when they do that, you try and let them defend it. What is that? Then we have incorporate the content objectives in such a way as to connect it to what previous courses or knowledge. So it's all about RPK. Whatever thing you want them to know, whatever they have learned, they should go back and relate it. Needs a level of complexity to ensure that the students must work together to solve it. So the level of complexity that is there, we must try and let students understand so that they will be able to solve whatever problem that, irrespective of how complex the thing, you should be able to break it down and give to the children to understand and to be able to do it. We don't have to, take the whole thing and give it to them, just go and solve it and guide them, give them rules, give them some kind of steps that they can go through to solve it. Let's look at advantage. Knowledge retention. With the problem-based learning, once the children are able to do whatever thing that they want to know, practically, they are able to retain the knowledge till. It will be with them. Once they are able to solve the problem, they resolve it, the scenario, and they've gotten the answers, the knowledge stays with them forever and ever. So as a result of the learning process, it's more effective because participants are not trying to memorize large volumes of information. It's about problem-based learning. So this is a problem. We will have to solve it step by step. We go through the step-by-step way and solve it. So we are not going to memorize anything, but we take our time through the steps, through the principle, the guided, theory and whatever. We are able to arrive at an answer, and that thing will be with them forever and ever. Develops competencies. This method follows the principle of learning by doing. Okay, principle of learning by doing. You do, I remember. Problem-based learning is a collaborative method that fosters teamwork, diversity, and mutual respect, which are invaluable competencies in the workplace. Participants also develop their ability to think strategically. So you see, people are such that you are teaching them. Once you lecture, some are good listeners, they will listen to you. Once, like for instance, your case, some people here will not go for the course book again. Once whatever I'm doing, once they open their ears well and listen, they are good to go. They will not even go for the book. Let them bring their quiz or their exams. They blow. Some people too, they want to look at whatever you have done, whatever slides that you are using. Once they see and read through, as you have opened the slides are showing this way, they read through. That's all. They will not go for the book again. Some people too, they should listen, they should see the thing, read through, and do it before they will remember. So we have different level of learning what categories. So all these kind of students are found in your classroom. Once you get to the classroom, please do well to cater for all of them, their needs. The pupils in your class, their needs must be well catered for. You are writing on the board, some people, they have to screen their eye before seeing. You should quickly know that, no, psychology should tell that the guy is suffering from what? Is it dyslexia or dyscalculia? Is about math. Dyslexia is the English or something. So that one, you have to act what quickly and move the person from the back there and bring him in front. Now, it's that when you write, the person will not struggle to look at it again. Sometimes you'll be teaching. Anytime you talk, the person will turn the head this way and use the right ear to listen to you. You should know that left ear is not good. So now move the person and position him at the right place so that he will be able to understand. So all this is a strategy that a teacher must adapt. For me, the children after I did my children. Oh, sure. When I go, if you like, listen. If you don't understand me, do I care? Master, you care. If they don't care, your money, you can't use it for anything. I'm telling you. If you're a teacher, I say, oh, as for me, I don't care. Whether they understand or they don't understand me, do I care? I'll go and teach and take my money and go away. Master, the money you take, you know, use it for anything. Because those children we are teaching them, they are God and they are Satan. And the children, they talk. Even the KG children, you think that as you see them, they are young, so they know whatever thing that is going on. They know and they understand everything you are doing. So please, let's be mindful so that the kids that have been entrusted into our care will be able to treat them with respect. And you're a teacher, the type of teacher, stupid boy. This master, they also insult you. Though they cannot insult you in presence of you. But that's not the stupid teacher is coming home, Jimmy for no bad. That kind of thing. So please, you see, it's only teachers that beat their customers. So. Those students, they are customers. So. We are the only, people that beat our customers. So please, let's treat them with some sort of respect. The kind of words we use for them, let's be careful. All right, so disadvantages of problem-based learning. Difficult to teach all topics of curriculum. The problem-based learning cannot be used in facilitating all the curriculum, the topics in them. Okay, so difficult to organize content of syllabus according to this method. So all topics and areas cannot be covered by this method. So the topics in the curriculum and everything in it, we can't use the problem-based learning to handle it. Can I encourage dirty competition? Most people working in a group unconsciously perceive the situation as what? Competitive. Yes, problem-based. Oh, let me do mine. Oh, I want mine to be better. That kind of thing. Possible lack of effective direction. Sometimes there is no effective teacher to give direction to the discussion, with the result that it's what? Wanders aimlessly. So let's be mindful when we are using the problem-based learning. Let's be mindful so that we guide the children very well to do what is expected of them. Time and resource constraints. Problem solving is a relatively slow process. It is not economical from time and money point of view. Time consuming method. So here it comes to what? Matters of money, about timing and everything. You put a lot of thought constraint on some of these things when it comes to the problem-based learning method. So let's be mindful. Yeah, Mr. Hey, Madam Dana.
Yes,
Hello,
sir.
Madam.
Sir, please, I'm a bit confused here. I don't know if you can draw a clear difference between the project-based learning and the problem-based learning.
All right. So the project-based learning. So for instance, with the problem-based learning, the problem has been given it to you. With that one, we are looking at how you'll be able to put your ideas to bear and solve that particular problem, either with your groups or among your groups. And we are saying that the problem-based learning method is not good for all topics. The curriculum topics that are there, you cannot use problem-based learning to solve it or to teach all. However, with the
Project-based.
the project-based, thank you. With the project-based, it can be used to treat everything in the curriculum. So that's how we give projects to the children to do. Then at the end of the term, we score them. Please, are you with me?
Yes, sir. So please, the project, is it like always practical?
And normally, yes, it's not always practical. Sometimes it could be a subject that does not demand but maybe you want the children to do a research on it properly and come out with a good kind of responses. And so you can give it to them, let's say about 2 weeks or 1 week to come and do the presentation on that. It's a project based. Somebody too can say with mathematics, maybe construction. You give it to them and say that 1 month, I want you to finish all this construction here because maybe you don't have time to teach it. So you give it to them to do them. When they come, you guide them. So all these things are the project based. When they come, you see that you score them among his peers or his groups because it's a project, and project is given to a group of people to go and do that. Whereas with the problem base, it can be given it to an individual. Once you give it to an individual to go and try it, maybe let's say you are going to have a meeting, a staff meeting, you can give a problem based exercise because you have taught a certain concept. You have a staff meeting, you are going for a meeting, you give a similar problem to the children that by the time I come back, you should finish and go and put it down. I'll come and mark it. Please, am I sharing the thought well with you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, please. So that is that.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome, madam. All right, so we have come to the end of this class. The slides were 38 slides. I think we are supposed to close by, I think, 8, right?
Yes.
And we have a little bit of time. Please, I shared, someone was asking a question concerning the assignment. If there is nothing that we'll discuss here, please, let's go back to the assignment I posted there. Somebody was asking, he is not getting the assignment or something. That person can now ask the question, please. Thank you. Hello. Yes, sir. Mr. Joseph, let's hear you.
Oh, sorry.
Yes, I think the last time, yeah, okay, the last time that we met, I think I couldn't join, so I wasn't having any knowledge about this assignment or that assignment that you gave. So if you can even give us more maybe me more explanation about that so that I could have a bit of knowledge.
Please, did you ask permission for not joining? Hello.
No, sir, please. I joined, but I think the participation was very low because I was in the middle of something. So I think I didn't finish. That is the reason why I couldn't ask permission. But I think I'm sorry for that. I joined, but I was in the middle of something very like that is why, please.
You are in the middle of something important more than the lectures I was giving, right?
No, okay. Please, not that. But
you see,
if you
let me see. I'm coming. I always want to advise. If you are not smart, you always put yourself into trouble. If you say that you are in the middle of something important, oh, I couldn't join. Maybe say, please. It could be that it's ABC, but if you say that you are in the middle of something important.
Oh,
indirectly,
not actually that important than the lectures, but I
no,
just wanted
I'm coming. I'm coming. I understand you. I'm coming. I'm just trying to guide us the way maybe we have to respond to certain questions when the lecturers are talking to you, so that you will not, put yourself at a very obscure place. Okay. Oh, I couldn't join. Maybe you find a nice excuse. But if you say you are in the middle of something, then that indirectly it's not important. Anyway, I placed. Don't worry. I placed an assignment there, and I gave instructions to that effect. I don't know whether you have gotten that particular assignment.
Yes, please.
Good. So kindly read through what you don't get or what you are not getting. Kindly WhatsApp me or call me.
Okay.
So I'm begging you, my brothers and sisters, I'm begging you once again, let's know how to communicate our issues, okay?
Okay, thank you, sir.
You will not put ourselves into trouble. And I have realized that anytime we are doing a joint class, I normally see only my students joining. These people, when they come, then they stop. I advise them because maybe Doc will say I should give them work or I should what? Give them a presentation to do or whatever. And I'm taking notice of all these things because the recording will capture everybody that was present. So they can be living. I don't know if the other course rep is there at doctor's end. Please advise them that, and I'll tell Doc that anytime we do joint class, almost all of them don't join. They will join and leave. So please, let's be guided by that. Thank you. Madam Bennis,
please, we are here. We are present.
Come again.
I said we are here.
You are here. Not all of you though, but you don't worry. I've taken notice of you, Madam Benny. So please, at Doc's class,
Sir, please,
all those that are present here at come again.
We are here.
Okay,
Sir,
good.
we are here. Just that normally they put the information except UCC and Wesco. So when it comes like all centers, the first the first lecture came to me. Yeah, so it's not like we don't join. We join. Just that the information given out sometimes is a bit ambiguous for us to comprehend.
Comes late and so, okay.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so please, what you do is anytime is because see your number and Doc's number. When I put it all together, I should get over 100. Do you know what I have now? I have 67 people. 67.
So we are all here.
Yes, sir, we are there.
All right. I wouldn't want to do anything that I'll put someone into a big trouble. But it's an advice I'm giving it to you. Sometimes the recording captures everything.
As well. Thank you.
And the recording captures everything, so we will know those who. If Doc asks for the recording, you will see all those that were present and those who didn't join. And so when she asked me, Mr. Ebenezer, let's hear you.
Please, I want to find out a clear distinction between the problem-based learning and then the project teaching or project work learning or something.
Oh, I explained, you weren't here, right? Okay. So the problem-based learning, we normally use it when we have we have an assignment to take with the teachers. We can give a problem to the students to solve it within a stipulated time, so that when we come back, that particular thing can be assessed to see whether the students have gotten the concept. You might taught or you teach a topic, and in the place, let's mute our mic, and as you are going for that particular meeting, you give a similar, not the same, but a similar problem to them. That you give them, you tell them that when you come back, you come and take the exercise and so they should do it and then bring it there. So that is the problem-based learning method. Okay, you give them a problem to what within a stipulated time to be able to what complete it for you to see whether they've been able to get the concept that you taught earlier. Based on that, you give them a similar problem. Then the project-based, normally you can give it to the student and give them maybe number of days, a week or something. Somebody can also say that a problem-based too can be the same thing, but problem-based, normally we can give it to individual students. Unlike the project-based, where we give it to a group of students in groups, maybe 5, 3, 4, to go and do a research on something, and you give them a particular time to submit the work for them to come and present. Because it's a project based, all the students will come with their groups, come and stand in front of the class and present it. But normally the problem based, what is going to happen is that either the students will put their thoughts on a piece of paper or a book and come and present it in the class, or the teacher gives a short notice, a short work, and asks them to present the work within the shortest possible time. Please, are you with me?
Yes, please, sir.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Ido.
Yes, sir. Sir, please, there's something that I want you to clarify. I think somebody also asked me regards to the group work that you gave us. So the person was asking as to whether it was for UCC West School only or it's for both groups. That is one. And
that page,
yeah,
is it? I am handling UCC and West School, right?
for sure.
Yes, please.
Good. That page, is it for UCC and West School only, or is for both?
It's for
UCC and West
UCC West
School.
School.
Good. So it means therefore that anytime I put something there, it is meant for those I am teaching.
Oh, okay.
Yes, sir, boss.
Yeah, and just want to find out, please, is today the deadline?
Go on.
Sir.
For which one?
I mean the exercise and the assignment.
Oh, Mr. Edo, what should I will not mind you. You are intentionally asking me this because was it not there?
Oh, sir.
Mr. Edo.
Like the date was inside. But I didn't see that one.
Inside should I tell you say we read here too?
Oh, sir, please. If you can, please, if you can extend it.
All right. So maybe we say, sir, please, we are pleading extend the dates. We'll do that. But if you say, if we say today,
okay,
yes, please, today is the deadline, so submit it, please.
Oh, sir, please.
All right. You okay. So the assignment today is Wednesday. Okay,
yes,
so Monday submit them.
Okay, boss. Thank you, boss.
You're welcome. So Monday you submit them.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
All right,
sir.
Mr.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome, Mr. Kwame Opare.
And said, I wanted to ask of the presentation. You said you will find time and do it. So.
And we wanted to do it today, but because this is who joined,
I wanted to also ask about.
Yeah, because this is who joined, we couldn't have it. So I am thinking of if anytime I use any of the Wednesday to do it, then I'll give you that slides for you to go and read whilst we do the presentation. Is that sitting well with you, please? Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, please.
What? All right. All right.
So please, I'm suggesting maybe somewhere Tuesday. Tuesday would have helped.
To do what? Please, to do what?
It says maybe the presentation, if we can do it somewhere Thursday.
Wednesday.
Please, you know, we meet once a week. I have other engagement. That doesn't, mean that I can't meet you. But see, whatever we are doing, we must record it. You get it? Hello.
Yes.
Yes,
sir. Whatever we do, yes, we must record it. Please, I hope you are getting it.
Yes.
So don't worry. What we can do is that we can use maybe next week to do the presentation. Then the week 4 slides. The week 4 slide, I can give it to you to go through. If you have any challenge, you bring it. We'll all dissect it. I hope you are getting it.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yes, sir, my bosses. Mr.
Sir, I wanted
Kwame.
to find out.
Okay.
I wanted to find out, is the WhatsApp the only means of we submitting the assignment?
Okay, you wait. I'll get back to you. Okay.
Okay.
I'll get back to you. Yes, I'll get back to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Mr. Kwame, forgive me and let now talk now so that you don't beat me.
Oh no, I'm not going to beat you, sir. Thank you very much. I am with all other sectors except UCC and WISCO. I would like to know if the assignment giving we are also involved. Yes, I'm lost.
Yeah, sir. Well, I don't know what maybe your lecturer doc will say, but the one I have given is for those I'm teaching. So you don't ask her anything. If she wants you to do anything like that, she will let you know. Please, are you getting it?
All right, sir. Thank you very much.
So this one, yes, she asked last week and this week. She said she was so engaged, so I should combine. That's why I've done that. So if she wants to give anything like that, she'll let you know. But if you also go and talk and you say, okay, then go for it, then now your own problem. All right.
Okay.
Thank you,
Mr. Okay, thank you.
Mr. Ofori. Amanfo.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Let's hear you.
Yeah, I'm the one that just spoke. I'm the Kwame Okuku from the same person.
All right.
Thank you.
Madam Benis. Madam Benis.
Sir.
Yes, please. Your hand is up.
Hey.
Oh, don't worry. Okay. Please, is there other thing we want to talk about, please? Hello.
Hello, sir.
Yes,
my people, let me give you some secret advice. Anytime you are doing something and you think that you cannot join the class, please, once you cannot join the class, you are doing something, your data is not doing anything. Join the class and put it down and put the phone on loudspeaker. Somebody can decide to call anyone to pray, and then we call you, we are not responding. That you have just on your data, you are not there. Somebody too will not do that, but they want to know that the recording will capture everybody that is present. So please, my advice is that even when you are busy doing something, I know the book you read, your slides you get, on the thing and join the class. You can even ask your boy to sit there. When they are mentioning your name, you should just draw your attention, then you quickly come and respond. So say maybe whatever. If not, when you don't do those things and they capture, they realize that you are a habitual absenteeism. Master, I see you. If I see follow you, you go cry. I always advise you, be careful. If some of the doctors and some of the lecturers, they will look at you and say, this guy, okay, we shall see.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Please be careful. Anyway, thank you.
Thank you.
All the best. Have a nice evening.
Okay,
If
you
don't
too have
have
a nice
anything
evening.
again,
Enjoy your
yeah.
night.
The same to you.
Thank
Bye-bye.
Thank you very much.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye
Bye.
bye. Bye.
Hey, I teach you.
Bye.
Bye.
Ben boy, I don't think we'll do a high soon.
We are dead, though.
I beg. When you school, we are Miko, Opa.
Please, some of us
We
are
school,
tomorrow's presentation.
Yes, sir.
I think someone wants to.
Hello.
Dog.
Yes, you are great student.
My
Yes, sir.
Hello.
my answer is kakra.
Yes, sir. Boss, talk.
Hello, sir.
Someone wants to talk. Let's hear the person, please.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Boss, talk.
Hello.
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 Yes, please, we are here.
Hello.
Yes, sir. I can hear you talking.
Hello. Hello.
Yes,
Hello,
we
sir.
can hear you.
Hello.
Sylvia.
Hello.
Sylvia.
Sylvia. Yes, sir. Let's hear you, please. Let's hear you, please. Oh. Please. Hello.
Yeah, it's not Sylvia. This is Richard. I'm using my wife's phone. Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. Okay.
I'm Richard.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. This is Richard. Hello.
Yes, we are listening to you.
Hello.
Yeah, talk. We can hear you, please.
Please.
I think your network. Hello.
I just joined again with my wife's phone. And then, so I didn't know what transpired. And I'm begging you, the assignment you gave. Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, I'm listening to you, please.
Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, sir. Talk. I can hear you.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you speak.
No.
Network is giving a problem. So I guess what you want to say. You said something you joined is because of the network, right?
All right, sir. So I am saying that. Okay, regarding. Yes, please. Because of I lost the network, and I couldn't join till the end of the class. But today you were talking about assignments. Please, may I know the assignments so that we can.
Please, are you here? Are you here or there?
Hours to you. And then also the
please,
group.
are you here or
I
there?
heard you talking about some group.
Please, are you here or there? But Richard, please, are you here or there?
The network. I can't hear anything.
Yeah.
Hello.
Mr. Rich, please, are you here or there?
Hello.
Oh, yes, hello, Mr. Richard.
Are
you at West School UCC? West School UCC?
No, I'm not at. No, please. I'm not at. I'm here. I'm not at West School.
Then, hey, you're under me.
Okay, then I'm not at.
Please, are you under me?
Or other side.
Okay, then it means that you are with. But it seems they were saying that. Hey, please, cost rep. Is cost rep here?
network.
Course rep.
Sir, please, which of the course rep?
I don't think he was
Sir,
able
please,
to
which of
join.
the course
Alex,
rep?
I think he's talking about.
Miss Alex.
Alex or
Alex.
Oh, okay. I think Alex.
I don't think.
Alex. Alex.
Please, Mr. Ido.
Sir.
Alex is here. Alex is here.
Please.
Okay, then Alex. Alex will respond.
Those I am handling, is it UCC West School?
Yes, please.
Yes, sir.
Yes, please.
So my Mr. Richard, if you are under all other centers, then I am not handling you, please. How you are getting it? Mr. Richard. Okay, I think I'm not getting you. So please, if someone can let him be aware, kindly tell him to call me or to chat me. So Mr. Robert, let's hear you, please.
Yeah, my network, just like others are complaining, sometimes it keeps on and off. So regarding the assignment, I couldn't get the final thing when our colleague sought for extension of time for those of us who were unable to do it. I couldn't get it. So we will kindly play with you to give us some little time to do our own submission to as well.
But you are under me, eh?
Yes, please. I'm at West Coast.
Okay, so Monday you are submitting it.
Okay, thank you very much.
Monday at exactly 12 noon on the dot.
Okay.
If you send it 12:01, I won't look at it, please, respectfully.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very
Madam
much.
Mavis.
Submit before that time.
Yes, please, Madam
Yes,
Mavis,
sir.
you can. Yeah, Madam, you can submit it
Yes,
before
sir.
that time.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, Madam Mavis, let's hear you.
Sir, please, I would like to know what concerning the assignments. I started doing it, but there was the first one that we should choose one ICT tool and also explain how it can effectively enhance teaching and collaboration among students. And you wrote notes, practicals. How is the practical going to be like? Is it that? Please, can you explain that portion?
With that one, you're going to do those you're doing those presentations in your groups, okay? Hello.
Yes, sir,
you're doing those presentations in your groups, okay?
Yes, please.
And then if you take Google Classroom, now you need to practically teach us how you are going to use the Google Classroom to enhance your teaching and learning.
Okay.
Please, are you getting it? If you use Kahoot, how is Kahoot going to help you to do that?
Okay.
Please, I hope you are getting it.
Yes, please. But please,
if you want to use PowerPoint, how are you going to enhance that? So that's practically. That's what I mean. So you do your notes and everything, then you come and teach us. That's the presentation. Please, you wanted to ask another thing. Let's hear you, please.
Please, sir. Does it mean that every the work you gave us, all of them are group presentation? Because the first aspect I thought it was group, and the other one you caption it as class exercise, and the next one was class assignments. So it means all the three are presentations.
They are presentation. The first one is a presentation where you present. The rest are what? Class assignment.
We have class exercise and class assignment.
Good. The assignment should be done in your groups. The exercise should be presented individually.
It is the exercise that you wrote practicals under it.
That's the assignment I wrote practicals, right?
Yes, the class exercise you wrote notes, practicals.
Okay, good. And so that is so you have presented that one during the class, during the presentation. Yes, please.
That will be individual presentation, sir.
No, it should be in the group, please.
Okay, so it means we have two group assignments, and the class assignment will be a personal one.
Yes, please.
Oh, thank you so much, sir.
You're welcome.
All right, sir. Thank you.
Mr. Salom.
Yes, sir. Please, I'm sure the official class is over, right?
Yes, boss.
Yeah, please. This one at the beg wow.
My recording is still ongoing, you know.
Don't worry. This one at the beg wow. I don't know to excuse myself and ask somebody else, but with the taxonomy.
Yes, please.
To me, I know of only the Bloom's taxonomy, but the question is talking about three concepts. Let me read from
you're bad, fam. That's a lot.
This one.
You want me to
explain the concept of
the assignment that I give you. You want me to answer half for you? No.
This one say at the back. This one. In fact, I've gone through the notes and I can't see any other taxonomy apart from the Bloom's taxonomy. But I went to the ChatGPT and they were giving me other things. I don't know whether, in fact, say I'm confused. This one for help me.
It's an assignment.
I'm sure. The assignment.
You know what? Whatever information you are getting, you just put them and then let me have it. So you, if I happen to be your student and I call you, say the assignment you give it to me, please, explain it to me. Would you do that? You said you tomorrow can't meet me in the class. so you two tomorrow you can't meet me in the class, eh? So you, I beg. You let's try and chat GTP. All those things are there. Find out, and then once you find out, you get them. You present, and the knowledge stays with you. Okay.
Oh, okay, sir.
Yes, sir. Now we have a lot of a lot of places that we can get information to solve our problem. Right? You see that now that people are, I would say, wasting their unit to find out their problem. A lot of them are leaving. They are going. Then later they come. Say the assignment you give, and next week I'm not going to talk about any assignment. They are all leaving. The question you're asking is also irrelevant. No problem.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Please, so if I do understand you very well, it means we will be having 2 presentations.
Yes, our boss. You know, the presentations, even the assignment, there's one I wanted to add, but I realized I'm going to burden you too much. And so this is what I want to do. The first one, as Madam Mavis was asking, the first one, I stated categorically that is presentation. Is that not it?
Sure.
Good.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Because there is no time, you have to do other things. Let me do it this way for you. The assignment, the exercise that I wrote practical under that,
Yes.
That one is going to come with notes, lesson notes. Is that not it?
Yes, please.
Is that not it? That is it. So please do that one. Listen and listen good, I beg you. Do that one in your group work. Then the assignment, do it individually. Then you do one presentation for me. That's all. Thank you. Are we on the same? Are we on the same page?
Yeah, we
Yes, sir.
No, sir.
Say it again, please.
Sir, I need to come again.
Miss Aido,
Yes, please, kindly come again.
Miss Aido.
Say.
Miss Aido, me can you be honest? You welcome me data. My child, I don't know why. What's some data now? Me how? Okay, so I'm saying that I want to do it this way for you. The first presentation, do it in your groups and come and present. Then the second group presentation, the assignment, do it and submit them to me. Then the individual one is the what? The exercise. The one that has the notes under it.
Okay.
Hello, the one that has the note under it. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
So we are going to give you 2 groups, but one will be presentation.
Yes. One will be presentation, one will be the other. Yes.
Okay.
Madam, maybe still your hand is up. Let's hear you.
Oh, okay. Please, I just want to be very clear.
Yeah.
What you said, we are saying right now, I mean that we are not going to present the first one, but we are going to present the class exercise, which comes with the lesson notes.
Yes. For
And the one which was
yes,
assigned class
please.
assignment will be done individually. That one was
Yes,
about
please.
the taxonomies.
Yes, the taxonomies. You do that one, and then the first one you should present it in your groups.
In group, but not
But no
presentation.
No, there's going to be you use that one as a presentation. The first one should be the presentation.
Oh, okay.
Hello.
So you mean the one that you typed?
There were three, right?
Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
Please, let's listen. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
There were three, right?
Yes.
There were
You
three.
typed one.
Yes. So please, that one, where I said that you should give no less than 20 references.
Yes.
That's the class assignment.
Good. Then the first one was you choose one ICT tool. Is that not it?
No, it was two ICT tools.
It is two what? Is it
Oh, choose an ICT tool. No, that can be used for
choose an ICT.
projects in the classroom.
Yes, please. That is what you are using as a project work, where you come and present it.
Okay.
And yes, then the other two, the class exercise, that one comes with a lesson notes, right?
Yes, please.
Yes.
Is it class exercise? No, it's the assignment that comes with. You see, I'm handling a lot of year groups and class, so the thing. Yes, please.
The one you type, the one we are choosing two technologies,
yes,
comes with a lesson.
Yes.
But the exercise doesn't come with any. Both the exercise and the assignment doesn't come with lesson note. The class assignment, the Bloom taxonomy.
Yes, please.
While
that's what you are doing individually. Yes.
That's the Bloom taxonomy. Okay, then we will now use the class exercise as a group work.
Yes.
Okay.
Mr. Anderson.
Sir, please, since there are a little bit confusion, please, why don't you write it for us again so that it will be clear for us?
Please go into this.
So you type and
it will be there. It's there. Listen to what I'm saying and just jot it down. Please, Mr. Ido, I told you where you have the lesson notes with choosing two classroom technologies, you are coming to present it. Is that not it?
Yes, please.
Yes.
Then the other ones, the class exercise must become individually, and then the assignment must be done in groups. Please, are you getting it?
Okay.
Boss, that means the class assignment, which is about the three taxonomies, will also be done in groups.
So
that is.
I'm coming. I'm coming. I'll come and put a different. I'll communicate to you.
Yes,
I'll look at it and communicate to you. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
So
thank you, sir.
I'll get back to you on the page.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. God bless you.
In fact, you are one amazing lecturer I've met. God bless you so much. Bye bye.
God bless you too, madam. Bye.
Ladies.
Mr. Bismarck. Mr.
Bismarck. There's something I asked for the submission. I understand everything, but I wanted to get the number. You said via WhatsApp, so I wanted to get the number so that when it is ready now, when I'm done, I will send it to you. Please.
More the cabe 10 million. Yes, and you, I'll get back to you where to send it. I'll get back to you. Yeah, Mr. Michael.
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir,
Yeah,
boss.
please. Is the assignment for UCC and West Coast students?
He wasn't here.
Please, like you just join, man. Say you
Yeah,
just join, man.
I want to know. No.
Please, are you here?
I was here.
Are you here or there?
I went offline for.
So please, are you here or there?
UCC or West Coast?
And I'm also asking, are
Which
you
one
here
is
or
here
there?
or there? Which one is here or there?
Are you under UCC and West School?
No. All study centers.
Okay, and all study center is being taken care of by Doc, right? Dr. Valentina, right?
Yes.
So this one assignment I've given to my people. So maybe when you meet Doc, you can say, Doc, the other teacher has given the assignment. Won't you give us some?
Nobody wants trouble.
All right.
We are cool with that.
Oh, but you know, I don't have any problem if you want to do it and submit. I don't have any problem. Okay.
No assignment.
Okay, so me myself, I'll tell Doc.
No. Please. The way my colleagues are lamenting with this service.
Don't worry. I'll tell Doc that I'll give the same assignment to you.
Oh, no, please.
All right. So yeah. Yes, Mr. Adolf Adufuli or whatever. Mr. Sana, yes. Mr. Sana, let's hear you.
Listen, thank you very much. We actually love the class and we appreciate you so much. But my problem is that the notes are so many. You sit for hours and you are not able to even finish learning one course at a time. So should we concentrate on the slides or we read both? I don't know which one.
Yeah, madam. Please, I would say that, the slides is the summary form of your course book that I sat down to do. It will help you, but when you read the book, it will help you. The slides, what you do is that you read the slides and you get to your point, say, this one I need more clarification. You go into the book, then it will throw more light on it for you. The other thing is that all the books you are using, there has been some question and answers down there. After the unit, there are some question and answers, especially curriculum studies in ICT. That course, I think that one is being handled by Dr. Akado. So that one, we have question and answers, all the books. So we have to go down there and look at how the questions are being framed. Then when you are able to, then you also have to look for past questions. When you see, let me tell the UCC, please try and get past questions. When you get the past questions, you are good to go. And again, presentations, do well to present well. Your appearance, the way the subject matter, you are able to put things together, you are good to go. But that one is 20 marks. If you're able to even get 15, you are good to go. So please.
Okay.
That is that. So
Thank you very much.
Yes, learn the coursework and the coursework book.
Okay, so please, where can we get the past questions from?
You see, I don't know. Do I even have some? I'll go into my archives and see if I have. I'm not promising I have. Well, I say I'll go and check if I have.
We pray you get.
Thank you in advance.
So if I check and some is there, and some is there, you get it. Yes.
Hello,
Purity.
Sir. Yeah,
with
the greatest of respect. Even if you don't get, can we just point us the right direction that, when you contact this or see this, we can get the past question. Not for
your course only, but for the other courses too. It's a humble play.
You see, the truth is that, let me tell you the truth. The truth is that we are not supposed to even share those things with you.
Okay, sir.
That is the truth of it. So we are not supposed to share those things with you. So what we do is that if you think I get it and I give it to you, then you must create a page where I can post those things there, then you go through it. How you are getting it?
I get it, sir. I get it, sir.
So I'll check if I have some. Whatever past present I get, I'll put it there. Whether my course or not my course, I'll put it there. Then you infer and do the needful. So when I get some, I'll put it there.
Oh, sir. Namen bless why? Namen bless why?
I'm blessing me now. So
sir.
All right. Yes, I was.
Sir, you want to leave, but you can't leave now. Wait.
No, don't worry. And next week I won't come. I won't teach. Sir, the time I'm wasting in here. Me then next week go.
My phone.
Okay,
I
want to leave. I can't leave. Yes, my boss. I hear.
My phone went off and I just put it on charge. Please, I want to know if the quiz is it example the first quiz will it be only objective?
Yeah, Mr.
Is that how it can? Yes, sir.
Okay, so the first quiz, it's objectives. Unit 1 to 3. It's objectives, yes. But I don't take it so simple that it's objective so you can go through. Especially curriculum studies in ICT. That's what Hilda Taba, what I forgot those
Villa
and those Ralph Tyler. Please, if you are not careful, it will confuse you. It will confuse, and you know they can ask you the definition and put only the year there, and the definitions are many. So my people, that thing, be serious with it. Be serious with it, pa. And the answers are similar in all those things. So I'll try and search for the password. I'll put some there and you look at it. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Oh, that now after all, they will grammar in about.
Not
okay, sir. Officially, you are the judge.
Thank you, sir, my boss. Okay, thank you for discharging me.
Where is the bell boy? Bell boy, can you ring the bell?
All right, yes, I was. Thank you. Bye bye. Good night.
Thank you very much, sir.
This one, if anybody stops me, I won't stop. I'll go.
Hello, Mr. Diner.
Thank you.
I think Mr. David want to say something. Sir.
Mr. David, let's meet at the back there.
My network is really worrying me. I wanted to talk, but
one or two things, but I don't know how to
all
get
right.
Oh, okay. Social
Hello.
I don't know. Is that
Are you ready?
Doc is still here.
Yes,
Please, Doc is still here.
I am
ready?
ending the call.
Sorry about that.
Okay.
Maybe
Bye bye.
Ready? So I give you.
Level.
Hello,
my boss. My friend is also be mommy.
Yes, please.
Yeah. Hello.
We have had a serious network problem today, but looking at your later conversations, please, is there anything I'm missing?
In fact, you are missing a lot.
Mr. Diner, please, I'm ready.
Okay. 0244.
0244, yes, please.
890.
890.
Hello.
592.
If there's
592,
anything I need to
okay.
let me know and jot it down.
All right, thank you so much. I'll call you.
All right, I will be expecting.
My
Okay,
group
that's great.
members, we have been giving grace period to Monday. Please let's meet at the back door and work on this. Tomorrow too is waiting for us. So
Which group? All right, so yeah, we are waiting for you there.
let's meet at the back door there.
We are there.
All right, let's.
Brahima.
Yes, hello. Oh, the Asia back door. Right?
All right.
Bye bye.
Mr. David.
Hello,
Mr. David.
course rep.
Mr. David.
Hello, course rep. Course rep.
The camera is